everyone, and welcome to day 15 of this 30-day Authentic Life Challenge. I'm Tanya E, and today on this 30-day challenge, we will be having a conversation about discipline. Sometimes you have to reverse engineer what you are doing in order for you to be fully effective. I'm a dyslexic nerd, so I see the world just a little bit different than everyone else. And as an engineer, one of the things I'm responsible for doing is building, analyzing, and maintaining things that have already been produced. But in order to do that, the way that I'm naturally wired, I look at what can go wrong before I start the process. This is something I challenge you to do as well. If you take the time to look at the possibilities of what can go wrong, it gives you some insight on how to move forward with more knowledge. And the better informed you are with the things that you want to get done, the more likely it is for you to be disciplined to make certain it happens. Because we don't often pay enough attention to the consequences of the actions that we take. If we are trying to implement a strategy and put together certain steps, you will need to know all of what that means. Oftentimes, I get two questions that my clients ask me, and it's associated with a business or with a book. And when I have the conversation with them, I turn it around, reverse engineer it, and start asking them some questions that I really think they should pay some attention to. One of the things that I ask them is to pay attention to how much time it will take. If you already have my premier book, Red Alert, Is He the One? The Pocket Guide Defining the Love of Your Life, then this discussion takes place in chapter 6. I need you to count the costs before you start. Too many people start a plan, a process, or an activity and don't pay enough attention to the consequences of what it means to do that action. If you are aware beforehand that it's going to require you to take more time than you initially anticipated to complete the task when there is no glory in it, you may rethink that decision. If I let you know, in order for you to be a really great business owner, let's use that one as the subject matter, that you have to spend time staying up longer than you'd like, so you miss out possibly on some family activities if you're initiating getting this business off. It's also going to require you to start networking and being involved with getting some more insight from other individuals, because you cannot build a business on your own. A business, by its definition, means you're including other people, because you cannot have a business by yourself. So when you look at the consequences of not having strategies or systems in place, your business will fail. If you look at the consequences of not having the right people in place to support you or bounce your ideas off, depending on what you're doing, your business can fail. If you don't pay enough attention to the consequences of what could go wrong, thinking about all those various things, you may decide before you start, because you would have counted the costs, if this particular activity is something that you should truly focus on. So for day 15, discipline. Count the costs. Look at the consequences before you begin so that you are well informed with your actions, steps, and your strategies. That way, you will be disciplined enough to complete the task when it doesn't feel like there's anything else motivating you to move through the process. If you're interested in joining the conversation, you need to be on Zoom. That is where the challenge is truly taking place. And you can go there to register on my website, tanyaehood.com. I look forward to seeing you. And in the meantime, this is Tanya E, walking in my purpose, and I want you to do the same.